She's going to have to go to more counseling. She's in private school. She lost all her friends. She's depressed. She needs some sort of reconciliation, not a dump.
This is really good.
I think the part of being a parent, you lose time for work by caring for your child and like talking with principals and school teachers and all that. So
This isn't talking
is
about.
that an incident of being a parent where you lose that time?
This would never happen if the school wouldn't have actually overreacted with this draconian punishment for Jessica. Draconian. That's where he's lost his work on, taking her to a psychologist twice a week.
Hold on. She posted on her Facebook a desire to have her teacher murdered. You don't think she might have needed psychiatric counseling before this happened?
Definitely not. Absolutely not.
Regardless, kindly explain to the counselor how you think you can get any money damages if this case goes.
Counselor, we're trying to make this easy for you guys. This goes to litigation.
Do you want this to go to litigation?
This goes to litigation.
We're willing to take this all the way up to the Supreme Court.
We're getting the sympathy vote in the papers.
We've already set up an
that.
interview with Dan Rathers.
Really?
60 minutes.
That's
We're going to take our case.
I'm sure the local news would love to hear about the joke inspired by your client.
You don't want this on the news. The ACLU has been contacted and are willing to take our case.
I thought you guys were representatives. Should we be talking to the ACLU?
We're gonna be soon, at the looks of it.
You guys don't want this bad press.
We don't have any bad press coming.
What are you looking for? Are you looking for us to say we want nothing and let's walk out of here, shake hands?
The bad press is all yours, actually.
Listen,
based on the.
am I talking to you right now?
Based on the comments, first of all,
Yes.
if we're going to talk about condescending tones, kindly respect my co-counsel.
He's cutting you off. I'm trying to have a conversation with you, build a nice rapport.
Okay.
So, what are you looking for?
We're looking to make this go away, is what we're looking for. But we're looking to not make it go away for more than we could possibly lose if it goes to litigation. Even if we go to litigation and you guys win, even if summary judgment comes back against us, we have a full-blown trial and you win, you didn't ask for any damages in your complaint. Even if you had asked for damages, they would have been barred by qualified immunity. So ask for something that you might possibly get and we can talk.
$100. Is that fair?
$100 and we settle the case.
You guys don't want to go to trial. You don't want this.
I'm just trying to see if anything.
Right. No,
$100
nobody
wants for these guys.
Run through the mud
Nobody
about how
wants
they
that.
can't control students, about how they're suppressing the rights of kids who talk on their own Facebook page amongst themselves, and not have a teacher hacking into their website and taking their confidential conversations.
And at the same
spreading
time, your
across.
client doesn't want colleges to be Googling her and discovering she inspired a joke where her professor's head is cut off and bled upside down like a chicken. Okay?
She inspired this joke.
Yes, she did.
And you don't want your principal. You don't want your principal's name being dragged in the mud since he's already been fired from his previous job for not being able to control his students. So how's that going to look? How's that going to make it look like he is a rational judge of how to punish our client when he's fired from his last job?
He was fired from his last job because there was violence in his school. You honestly think anyone's going to judge him for trying to prevent more violence here?
He cannot control his students. He still can't do it. To this
That
day.
facts, of course, our claim though. I mean, now
Why
he's
is
making an
that?
effort to control the students, and so he's trying to.
As a
Because
result,
he
Prove on
lost
the
his last
basis
job
that he got
because
fired
his
from his last
judgment was
job.
so bad that he couldn't do it. Why did his judgment all of a
Well,
sudden?
he's doing
get
it
much better?
effectively now. He wasn't doing it before, but he's doing it now effectively.
what's-
So he shouldn't be punished for doing what
What's to
he
say
should
that that's
have been doing
effective?
before. Effective as in Jessica has been controlled by this. She knows not to insult her teachers
That's
now.
his opinion, but the opinion, our opinion is that she's been unconstitutionally suppressed from her right to speak, and her privacy was invaded by her teacher.
She wasn't invaded, it was given with her.
All right, you want this to go away? You want it to go away?
So
Let's talk numbers.
Jessica
Let's
has-
start at $1 million, because that's what we're
Let's
at.
start with cold hard facts. Jessica has already incurred about $35,000.
Counselor, I don't care how much Jessica's incurred.
Well, we
You can
do.
tell me as much,
We
but
do
you
care.
can't win any of those at trial.
Okay,
So
but
what do you
not
want? What do you want to pay us
jumping
for us
the
to
gun.
drop the case then?
Well, first, if we're gonna drop this case, there need to be some ground rules on how it gets dropped.
What's
Right off
that?
the bat.
What do you want a
Record
gag order?
Yeah, record needs to be sealed and we need to have a non-disclosure agreement that has some teeth in it. Meaning, if you violate the non-disclosure agreement, whatever we agree to here gets removed, and the party that violates it owes attorney's fees for this litigation and any future litigation on that non-disclosure agreement to the other side.
Does that include a public vindication by the school?
Absolutely not.
Okay, how about private?
Absolutely not.
How about if Jessica's privately apologized?
How about if
As
we,
part of the
how
non-disclosure?
about if we make it so that Jessica no longer has to?
No, I want the school to apologize
Fair enough,
to
fair
Jessica.
enough. Compromise. So $1 million.
No.
1.1 million.
100 was a lot closer to a reasonable number.
Well,
What do you guys,
actually-
that's what really I feel you guys are offering here, $100.
No.
Doesn't get my shoe shine, son. What are we offering here?
We're offering your client not having a record of violence trail her for the rest of her life.
So monetary, nothing. $0?
Depends on what we're talking about.
We're talking, Jessica has so far incurred $300.
Okay, once again, I
You
want.
wanna know what we're talking about, I'm trying to tell you. If you don't wanna hear it, then don't ask me what we're
Are
talking about.
you amenable to a non-disclosure agreement with me?
As long as there's some sort of apology coming our way.
Yes. Yes, to answer your question, yes.
Private apology.
Yeah.
Privately expressed
If
apology.
there's a non-disclosure agreement, it has to be private.
And it means that your parties can't talk about it after the fact, neither can our parties. There's just an apology and that's it. We can go out of that room.
Give me a hug?
I don't think I could reasonably put Stackhouse through having to hug someone who wished you dead.
What was made, Jess? Come on. So what do you,
So we have an agreement then, we have
Hold on.
an apology
Hold on.
reserved for.
Let's see
Son,
where we
we're
are.
far away.
They're still talking this one out. Seriously, the donuts are good.
The cooler was very good.
you swipe the donuts or something?
Would I do something like that?
If,
While they're huddling, I remembered the other question.
And the peanut gallery. Ooh, she's chucking up a deuce.
Hell yeah, heck yeah.
Well, they're conferencing question, you know, there's handy one, handy two, how do you know which one is us?
The second one is for the second day, I have to put Candy 3 up, and someone's told me I screwed up this.
Yeah, Candy 2.
So I gotta put schools.
Yeah, on school.
Oh, so handy, there will be handy
Well, we're
three,
gonna
that's
talk
why.
about
There
this.
will be a handy 3.
And the handy three is for who goes on Friday.
Jessica gets some sort of.
Yay, that's us.
private apology.
Yay.
Doesn't have to be public, but we want compensation for the money Jessica and her father have already lost, a significant amount of money.
What's that?
They've already lost,
Just tell me the total.
factually, undisputedly lost approximately $35,000, not including any attorney's fees, or the future medical costs, or cost of private tuition, which is about $18,000 a year. Future counseling that you guys want her to do, that's gonna cost about $37,000.
What does her father do actually, as a job?
He's self-employed, and every time.
Relevance?
Every time
She's
she's
self-employed, so
self-counseling.
he missed more time that's calculable in damages.
He's a garbage man.
The bottom line in their household is his job. He loses $130 every time she has a counseling session. She's already had 40 of them. That's $5,200.
She doesn't have insurance for
She's a
herself.
troubled child, and you think the school should bear the burden of that?
I think you
She
should
caused
contribute.
this. She had to transfer
We
to a
didn't
private
cause it, she
school.
was already making threats against her teacher online.
She had a fight with her friend as
She
well.
already had a
It was self-defense, sir.
She had a disciplinary.
She called her an
track record at
asshole,
school.
actually, so I think it was self-defense. She instigated this,
Who got hit first?
the other girl, but she called.
Over,
she
we're
called
done.
it.
Okay, self-defense.
Well, anyway,
Instigation.
as we were saying, she's already incurred $35,000 in expenses. Calculable. In future medical costs.
Calculable but not awardable. So let's
Just,
talk
okay.
reality here.
Reality is 0 for you, $1 million for us, so let's be
The
somewhere
reality
in the
is, if you
middle.
want this to go away, it's not gonna go away for
Well,
free.
it's not gonna go away for $35,000.
Well, it's not gonna.
35. We'll start talking at 35.
We're starting,
It's not-
35 is what she's already lost. What you want her to continue incurring is another $64,100 plus.
We don't need
private-
her to continue